Oh my goodness, hello, good morning everybody, good morning. Emotional support muffin and Mel and Oceana and Ham and Overfear and Mr. Snowflake, hello. Time and Space missing me. Meatloaf, Sarah, Miss Mew, hello. Hellfire, hello. J to the D, Jangle, Cranberry, hello everybody, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, depending on where you are on this beautiful planet. Thank you so much for joining me for yet another ad hoc, well, not really, this one was kind of scheduled, live stream. Happy Sunday morning from lovely Brisbane. It is currently like 12 degrees. It is so cold. It's not that, it just feels that way, because I'm not wearing socks. Also, Mick, I hope you're well. There's not a cloud in the sky. It's a beautiful day, and it's lovely to see you all. Hi. Lucy asked, did I trim my beard? I did. I trimmed it all back. It's all gone back because yesterday I recognized that it was getting real scruffy. My problem is I don't go to a barber because I have the gay audacity just to do everything myself, including my haircuts and my beard. So I did my beard and then I wasn't happy with it, and then I just kind of kept snipping it back, and now we're all the way back here, and that's fine because it'll grow out in a week. But, you know, I just wanted to give Mr. Snowflake and Jimmy Bunker a fighting chance. I did boob into Mr. Snowflake's live stream previously, where he was watching part 2 of the Cuba Raid, which was lovely, and it was nice to see everyone. It was great to say hi, and that was really fun. Because today we're going to be reacting to and watching some of Mr. Snowflake's content, which is the Shattered Reality of Foodie Beauty, episode 4. Oh boy. But we also have a meatloaf mukbang, so I thought it's only 14 minutes. We're going to start there, try to get through that, and then get into the good stuff, which is why I'm an hour early. Yes, the gaydacity. Exactly, Hellfire, yes. I thought that was quite funny. But no, Mr. Snowflake is a gem and a wonderful, wonderful person who has created amazing content that I appreciate and enjoy very much. And I'm very glad that we have the bants, which is good. Voodoo, thank you for gifting 5 channel memberships. Welcome or welcome back to Plant, Cranberry, Shaky, Sandy, and Tenacious. Hello, everybody. Please make sure you thank the lovely Voodoo for the generosity. And I hope missed a whole heap of generosity right at the start. I'm so sorry, everyone. People were gifting memberships and people were renewing memberships, and the chat is... I don't think I can go that far back. Charm School Reject, hello. Welcome to Popstar. Everyone say hi to Charm School. I don't know when you joined, but lovely to see you. Hello. And Kat C, thank you so much for your generosity and gifting 10 channel memberships. That's incredibly kind of you. Thank you for your support. I appreciate it. And if you received a channel membership earlier in the day, please make sure you thank them. Jungle Cat, thank you for gifting 5 channel memberships. Welcome or welcome back to Nan, Rat Eyes, 3030, Ms. T, and YouTube Streets. Lovely to see you all today. Sorry, chat, I'm all over the place. Please make sure you thank the lovely Jungle Cat at Sunrise. It's a pleasure as ever, my friend. Thank you for the support. Capricorn NJ, thank you for the super chat. Capricorn says, hello, Poppy. You're looking very stylish with everything, and this looks... Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. You should consider keeping it this way. See, Capricorn, I think the thing is with both my hair and my beard, I feel like they grow out, and I'm like, oh, okay, I'm okay with this, and then it gets a little, like, scraggly. And sometimes I just don't notice. But it's nice to take care of yourself. You're right. Thank you for the support. Iced Vanilla Latte. Hello. Latte, thank you for the super chat. Latte says, can you bring back workout on reaction sometimes? Probably not in the capacity that we're doing them at the moment. I used to do the like squats for lies and like workout with like Fitness Fridays with Ambi and Foodie, and they were really fun. The content was only really quite limited. So I could only really do it while they were doing it. And I wasn't at gym back then. That was like during some hard lockdown time. So now I prefer to keep my exercises for weights, which I think would be really hard in this current setup. But I'll keep it in mind. Who else have we got? Sarah, thank you so much for gifting 5 channel memberships. It's lovely to see you today. I hope you're having a great weekend. Welcome or welcome back to Uncomfortable. Jenna, Little Mel, Call Me Chris Mail. And there's no D, it's Pam. Lovely to see you all. Please make sure you thank the lovely Sarah for the gift. And Big Ham, thank you for being here for 8 months. Big Ham says, I'm a big, cute hamster that loves you. Oh, love right back, mate. Happy weekend. Lovely to see you. Dank is in the chat. Hello, Dank. Lovely to see you as well. I hope you're having a good day. And yeah, I think we could start. Bench press a plant. I don't think... Not to flex, but I don't think any of my plants are heavy enough. I don't have big enough plants to bench press. That's actually less of a flex, more just sad that I don't have big plants. Anyway, Hi, my name's Zach. Lovely to meet you if you're new, and thank you very much for returning if you are coming back. I'm not a mental or physical healthcare professional, just a guy who lost some weight, talks about things on the internet, and watches way too much of too many people. I'm also not here to bully, shame, hate, harass, or humiliate, just here to talk about the produced and monetized content that we're seeing on this platform, because it's all about what choices about what we say, choices about what we put on the internet, choices. Bella, hello. Thank you so much for joining the channel as a member. I appreciate it. Everyone say hi to Bella. Hello. Let's get started with this mukbang. Let's wind it up front to back. I'm sending people home like Chantal's enlarged heart. Let's go. That's a Drag Race reference, just FYI.
Welcome back.
Oh, and I skipped the introduction and the cameo because I have absolutely got zero time for that. And we're going to speed her up with this bunch of Brussels sprouts. That's a lot of sprouts. Nana, lovely to see you. Hope you're doing well, mate. Thank you for being here for 38 months. Nana Kadana says, I'm eating. No close-ups for about 10 minutes, please. I'll just yell, close your eyes if that happens, mate. And Voodoo, thank you for the super chat. Love Voodoo says, FYI, you got me to listen to Chapel Roan. Awesome. I'm telling you, I don't have great taste in music, but I know people who do. It's a really good album.
To another video. So today, I have a home-cooked meal. I have some meatloaf with cheese melted on.
It's homemade, y'all.
I have some homemade tomato rice with hot sauce.
That's
some
not
peppers,
meatloaf.
and a mountain of...
It's meatloaf, rice, peppers, and Brussels sprouts. Why are there so many sprouts? I'm not mad at the amount of sprouts. I'm just really confused. That's a lot of sprouts. I don't think she eats all the sprouts. Does she eat all the sprouts? Emily, thank you for being here for 29 months. Emily says, imagine the smell in the condo after those sprouts. Once they've passed through Chantal's system, probably not great. Hey, let's not think about that. It's too early. It's 9. It's before 10. Calm down, everyone. Auntie M, thank you for the super chat. Auntie says, woohoo, just got out of work. Oh, nice. I hope you had a good day. Hello, Poppy and friends. Hello. Lovely to see you. And Mr. Snowflake, thank you for the super sticker, rather, not Snickers. That's a candy bar. I appreciate it. Thank you for the support. You're so welcome anytime, and it's lovely to see you, and thank you again for making this wonderful content from this horrible human being. And P-Day, thank you for being here for 17 months. P-Day says, homemade equals healthy, don't you know? Well, I mean, this looks like probably more than 2 palmfuls of rice. I'm not mad at the Brussels sprouts. I'm just really confused because, like, even, like, I don't eat sprouts that often, but when I have, like, 6 is kind of the goal. This looks like a lot of sprouts.
Of barbecue air-fried Brussels sprouts. Okay, and I have some water.
Oh, also, I made a coffee. It's really foamy. And it's kind of warm now. It's so cold.
They say in Arabic.
It's so cold.
So, yeah, bismillah. Let us enjoy one of these Brussels sprouts. Hope they're not too
It's just hiding more rice.
Oh, they're probably not flat. Beauty bite. Oh. Not bad.
She really had time to taste it.
Try this meatloaf.
Also, these, if you're going to barbecue, if you're going to do like a barbecue, I don't even know what this is, barbecue glaze. It's probably just barbecue sauce thrown in the air fryer. Cut them in half. Cut them in half. They fry better. They cook better.
Now, I had no breadcrumbs. I forgot that I needed breadcrumbs for meatloaf.
What did you use? Can you help me out? Not the barbecue sauce emojis, guys. Triggering. With meatloaf, is it customary to put Kraft singles on top of it? You let me know, because I've only ever made it one time.
Delicious as always. Rice.
Hey, Diana, good to see you. No. It's not customary. No.
Yeah. I had no breadcrumbs, okay.
Sometimes it's really fun, like, having absolutely no idea what y'all do, because then I get to ask fun questions like that.
But I had bread.
But you guys do like a ketchup glaze, right? You like bake it off and then you put like a sauce thing on top and then let that bake, and that gets kind of like jelly. Not cheese, right? Got it.
So I literally...
Good to know.
Put my oven on like 200 degrees. Dried out some white
gravy,
bread,
I could see that.
and then like
a mustard glaze meatballs. That would be good.
pulverized it in my
I do like mustard.
food processor. That is so good.
There's so many options. No cheese, right? Okay. Not even in Wisconsin. Is it Wisconsin that are known for cheese?
Ooh.
Or do they make a cheese loaf?
And you know what? That seemed to work.
Support Muffin, I agree. I don't think Poopy's eating this. I think Poopy's probably eating pizza or nuggets. I did see spoilers for this because DX kind of clipped this one down where they were just jumping through the entire thing, and it's just Chantal eating. So I don't have high hopes for talking points. Oh my god, baby, yes, hello, good to see you, happy weekend. Yeah, she uploaded this early this morning, so I thought we'd just touch base on how Chantal's meatloaf capacity is going before we get into Mr. Snowflake. Not into watching Mr. Snowflake. It's phrasing.
I'm gonna regret that. My rice-a-roni?
Not Meatloaf Avenger. Thank you for the super chat. Meatloaf says, a Cheatmas hypothetical. If Philip is the ghost of Cheatmas past and Billip is the ghost of Cheatmas yet to come, who is the ghost of Cheatmas present? Asking for a friend. Well, if we're gonna pull from a different universe, we could say Pierre. For those of you who don't know, Ambi got Play-Doh, like a Play-Doh advent calendar. I think it was last year. Last year? Or the year before? Maybe a year before. She got a Play-Doh advent calendar, and one of the things to make was a very confused looking reindeer face. And she made it, and she showed us at one time, and I made it an emoji and called it Pierre. And Pierre's in the chat right now.
Would you guys like me to show you how to make it? I think I did. Oh.
Or it could be Crustifer, the crusty llama from the luxury villa.
I don't know which I like more, broccoli or Brussels sprouts.
Okay, girl. I'll say broccoli because you can't get fresh Brussels sprouts here in Australia very easily. And the frozen ones just get so soggy. So soggy.
And this meatloaf. There's a barbecue glaze on it.
Ah.
So good.
This does not look good. I don't think she's enjoying it. I'm not getting eye rolls and sex moans, you know?
Brussels sprouts are like the vegetable that you either love or you hate. I basically
Cracula, that's Philip.
put them in a bowl with some melted butter on top, barbecue sauce, salt, pepper.
It is impressive that she's using a fork. I had, for a short period of time there, I was convinced that Chantal was actually a werewolf because of the silver eyes and her avoidance to cutlery. I think that's just stainless steel, but, you know, she might have confused it for silver. That's werewolves, right?
I need to get more of those hot peppers, let me tell you. I find it hard eating rice with a fork, so...
I'm glad you found that funny.
I was craving a good home-cooked meal.
If this is all this is, I'm happy to skip. I'll go watch Mr. Snowflake. It's fine. I mean, we're doing that anyway, but I just wanted to touch base with Girly Plop over here.
Let me know in the comments below, if you can, why you guys watch mukbangs.
I don't generally. I watch your nonsense for many reasons.
Some people say it helps them eat. Some people say it's like eating with someone. Some people say it deters them from eating.
Deters me from forgetting about my health in this whole conversation because, you know, that's what she's doing. She's got it covered. Mudslicker, thank you for being here for 14 months. Mudslicker says, I'll forever miss Philip. Gone way too soon. Featured once and gone. Like a flash in the pan. Like a dream. Alright, well, we're scraping the bottom of the barrel when it comes to content, huh, Foodie? I miss story times.
Growing up, it was like a staple.
Oh, no one gives a shit. Alright, moving on. done there. All right, let's move on over. Let's shuffle on over to Mr. Snowflake's channel. If you're not following the second channel, which is Under the Hood, I highly recommend you looking it up. It's fun. There's live streams. Sometimes I come in and cause chaos and say hi. It's a good time. Let's get to this is Shattered Reality of Foodie Beauty episode 4. Hang on to your butts. Ems, thank you for being here for 2 months, mate. I appreciate it. Em says, Chantal deters me from being a grown toddler. Yeah, she certainly puts, like, maturity and, like, self-care into perspective, huh? Yeah. Sorry, Mr. Snowflake. I know you had to wait 17 minutes. Oh, plus I was late, so 19 minutes. It's okay. It's worth it, I promise. Video contains many disturbing scenes that some viewers may find disturbing. Double use of disturbing? Do you mean disgusting? Is that a typo? Do you want to go back and fix that? Obviously, Foodie Beauty after all. Sorry, I'll behave. I'm so sorry. Stop being rude, Zach. Jesus. Mish, thank you for 34 months. Mish says, thanks for keeping my ears entertained while cooking. You're welcome. I hope you're enjoying cooking and making something nicer than Kraft Singles meatloaf. Oh no, you're just being silly. Okay, so it's time to be nice. I'm sorry.
She said, what about a kid's penis?
Oh boy. Oh, okay, we're watching the Omegle stuff today, huh? Okay. Wow. This is only 54 minutes, and I haven't watched this. I've seen like some clips while doom scrolling, but I've tried to avoid it as much as I can. I'm assuming this timeline is Omegle stuff. If it's only 54 minutes, I don't think we're going to get all the way to Cuba stuff, because the Omegle stuff happened before Cuba, and she got given her channel back just before she left for Cuba for her birthday. Gag. Oh, hippiest. I'm so sorry. Did I miss you? I don't see it. Feel free to at me. Just yell at me. That'll work. Whispers in your ear. You're the reason Daddy's not here. Liar tells you that's success. Instability never stops. I told you I'm a fan. I even know the theme tune. Come on, guys. Iconic. It's so good. Oh, it's 6 parts? Okay, work, Diva. It's transformative. What's all that in the background? I'm gonna have to spell that out for me.
I've heard many different words and
I do appreciate this kigurumi.
phrases.
Is it a kigurumi? I think it's a kigurumi.
When it comes to describing Foodie Beauty. Insane.
I just need to take this in a moment. I don't think I've got my Snorlax one anymore. We used to have a Snorlax and Charizard one.
Deluded.
I don't know where they've gone. It makes me sad.
Selfish.
Not Mr. Cowdigan. Stop!
Excellent driver, though. But I think the 2 best descriptions for Foodie are baby reindeer and single white female. A show...
Not wrong. MB, thank you for the support. Lovely. I hope you're having a fabulous day. MB says, I think Mr. Snowflake needs to change the opening theme to Poppy's rendition. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday, mate. I hope you're having a great day. Thank you for the support.
And a film about 2 scary individuals. Unhinged women.
I'm still thinking there's so much room for like potential creativity in the foodie sphere. Like we've got artists and we've got illustrators and we've obviously got like personalities. whether or not you argue that's creative or not. We've got filmmakers, we've got documentary makers, we've got editors, we've got, all of those great people. I'm still, I know there's been a couple of people who have done covers of, like, Foodie's Pathetic and stuff, but I need a coming together of, do you know, I can't remember who that YouTuber is who does, like, the acapella squares. I need that, but from, like, the Girl World community, like a Girl World orchestra. Work.
I thought I'd seen the worst of
How fun would that be?
Foodie's strange behaviour when it came
You lowered the pitch?
to red,
of the song.
Red Flag Man. But compared to this episode, Child's Play was nothing. And the main reason for erratic behaviour being turned all the way up to 11 in this episode is her fault, obviously. Dom's fault. And it's the fault of another woman who's entered Dom's life.
Dee Dee.
A woman named Dee Dee.
Oh, good. Goblin, thank you for being here for 25 months. Goblin says, publicly taking credit for Mr. Cowdigan. Do it, mate. That's yours.
People think this has had face. This.
I'm not going to lie. The dramatics of Dee Dee and Old Mate. Oh, what a time. What a time. What a time to be watching it live,
Week has been my grocery bill. Do you want me to pull up my bank account?
Girl, you're Boo Boo the Clown fool.
All right. I want the woman who's there to know that that knife that he's using, that freaking turns you on.
Man, she looks so different. She looks so different.
With his knife skills, that's my knife. I bought it.
This Dee Dee woman.
Not being impressed with the guy who stabbed 2 people and went to prison for 2 years minus a day. Not being impressed with his knife skills. Fuck. Oh, well, bleh. Bad memories are coming back.
When she rocks up about Christmas time. I think she's
Drawn by Jimmy Bunker. Jimmy's got talent.
there just before
Jimmy should do some work with Dank Fupa.
Christmas, but I know she's there on Christmas Day in one of his videos. Not the best present he could have got Foodie for Christmas, though he did give her gonorrhea in the mouth once, so could have been worse.
Now, there's no proof of that. She could have gotten it from a toilet seat, Mr. Snowflake. That's an allegation.
Worse?
The phone is my phone. And the one he's going to probably record you naked. That's my phone. Without you knowing about it.
What's weird is...
Gross.
Well, it's all
Can't remember if photo or drawing.
weird.
I think it's a photo.
But what's weird is they had this whole backstory that they'd known each other for 10 years.
This is some kind of, like, terrifying Ren and Stimpy level animation. I live. Good for Jimmy. He's got talent.
And he was mates with one of her exes, and it was all just to say that they were friends. They were nothing more than friends, apparently.
For 12 years, or 21 years, or 17 years.
But in reality, and there's a word we won't be using much in the Foodieverse, in reality...
It's funny because it's the title.
This woman was a fan of Foodie Beauties, and because of Foodie, the internet had been subjected to Dom, and so had this Dee Dee woman.
You have no problem eating, sleeping, and laughing with other people. You have
No, Gobby, no. Sorry, hold on. Gobby's breaking the mood, is trying to suck on my toes. Stop it! Stop. Bad. Good. Sorry. Sorry, but I'm a very professional YouTuber. Shh.
no problem. The comforter on your bed her on. I bought that at Walmart. What else?
Well, you really got her back by fucking Old Mate on her purple mattress, rather.
What else? The iPad, the ring light, oh yeah, the ring light you're gonna use like this. Thanks for the super chat. I'm gonna let you have it tonight. You wanna have fun with your friends and eat with Sin and Sharmula?
I miss Chantel letting people have it.
I'm gonna have fun with you tonight.
Do you guys remember where she was like laying on the bed and she was on live stream and she was just yelling at her TV? As if there were many, we called it the era of the dueling live stream. There were many of them, but there's one particular one where she's like yelling at Old Mate and Dee Dee on the TV screen while she's laying in bed. And just unhinged, mate. Just fucking unhinged.
And then I'm gonna be done with you.
Oh my god, DX, hi, good to see you.
Goodbye. And trust me, you're gonna me more than I need. You need me more than I need you. Like, you people are stupid. Like, people who are saying things like it mind boggles me that you say you're f***ing hypocritical, because you'll say to me, actions speak louder than words. You don't see by his actions that we're together, or what? Come on now. If you're gonna say
no, you were never really together, Chantal. You were paying him.
you were never with me, then you used me for all those things.
Yeah, yes, that's what happened.
Because you accepted them no problem, and you told me you love me. I showed the text messages for that. So
I specifically remember, and I think Mr. Snowflake covered it, where she's sitting on camera, and he's off camera, and she's talking to the chat about, like, we're a couple, yeah, like, we're a couple, we're together, right? And there's just that really long silence.
line, just admit it on your live stream right now that you love me and tell everybody.
Same. I'm sorry, Mr. Snowflake, who's Sir Barrington? Is that a monkey?
Or, fine, I'll look crazy one last time. And then after that, you'll never see my face ever again.
I definitely began to notice the money talk more and more. I've bought this for you, I've done this for you. I paid for this, I paid for your phone. She loved that one. I paid your phone this month.
I'm turning your phone on to be nice to you and to try to...
I hate fucking at Dee Dee's was the quintessential quote to come out of that. I want to know how many people have, like, a pillow cover that says I hate fucking at Dee Dee's. I got a t-shirt. I think one sent it to me. I had a t-shirt. I hate fucking at Dee Dee's was also the alarm that sometimes I forgot about, just in case Chantal was, like, watching us on a live stream, or, like, Snoopy was in the chat. Good times.
talk to you, and I feel so pathetic even saying that.
But Dom didn't owe a relationship just because she paid his phone.
You know my boyfriend. I'm not your girlfriend. I'm not girlfriend enough to pay your rent and give you shit.
But that's definitely how...
That's not what girlfriends and boyfriends and partners, like, do across the board. That, like, no, you can't. No, that's not how that works.
She saw it, and she would try and use that against them all the time. I did this for you. Now you give me love.
Yeah, that's all she did. She expected like an emotional connection. She basically was trying to entrap people by paying them to be in relationships with her. Even the fake relationships she brought up about, like, Tinder, like the Tinder tales. All of those, she was like, I bought him this, I brought him over with this, I, like, paid for this. It's even in her imagination, the relationships are all driven on her being sugar mama. Yeah.
Oh, you didn't give me love.
That's how we get to the foot situation.
Right, I'm turning your phone off. But Foodie, that's not how
all you had to do was fake love me. Exactly. Another iconic quote.
relationships work. At least not the healthy ones.
Why am I not allowed at your house just to get my stuff? Like, treat me like I was, like, nothing. Like I'm a piece of dirt. Like I was never anything.
I can't believe this all happened on a live stream. Oh, God.
All of the I paid for this nonsense talk. I noticed more and more talk of Foodie saying, "Oh, I've left this at Dom's house. I'm gonna have to go get it." Oh.
Yeah, I remember when we were talking about when this started happening, when she would leave things behind, and we all chat and I had, like, quite an in-depth conversation about the tactics and how that can come from such, like, an insecure, immature place, that as we kind of grow up as adults, we recognize that, like, having someone who respects and likes us is so much better than having someone who you're trapping into seeing you again. But anyway, Foodie knows what she's doing, I guess. Mama Bear, thank you for gifting a channel membership. Welcome back to Parker. Lovely to see you. Please make sure you thank the lovely Mama Bear for the gift.
I hate him. I'm never seeing him again. I can't stand the guy. Oh, I've left my handkerchief at Dom's house. I'm gonna have to go and get it. But we knew why she wanted to go around this time. We knew why she was going back.
And you're saying she's not sleeping there? What, she just magically appears every time she smells your food cooking?
Oh my God, that stream, the CPAP stream. Was it the CPAP one? Was that the one? Was that the one we were watching where Dee Dee's just drinking a glass of red wine in the kitchen?
Out of nowhere? Express? Yeah, no. And Dee Dee, you look like a loser. Like, how fun of a trip is that for you to come all the way to Blizzard just for a friend?
Nothing was going to stop her from going round.
The worst part is, in all of this, Chantal could have literally just listened to anyone from the audience and been like, girl, they're not friends. They fucking.
Audience, Dom, Dee Dee, common sense, nothing was going to stop her getting over there, getting in that house.
Should I just go and bang on the door and, like, get my stuff? No, I'm not gonna leave alone until I get my stuff. I need my medical device. How do you shut off the iPad? Ooh, I can disable the device from remotely. You're right.
Oh, God, she's so frightening.
While I was watching this play out, I was thinking, she's not just addicted to Dom, she's addicted to, and I know I'm late to the party as always, but
Highlight to the party, I'm Zach.
she's addicted to the drama. She absolutely loves it. She's playing up to the camera. All the attention, it's on her, and she loves it.
Not this clip!
I think a more sensible person probably wouldn't shut off Dom's iPad.
Do you know what? You're right. Foodie has never been described as sensible.
And end his live stream. Foodie is the type of person to pretend she desperately needs this CPAP machine to help her breathe.
I mean, to be fair,
Oh my God, not these photos.
CPAPs are really good.
Not... Not this. Not this. Bluey deserves better company. Wow. This is a lot. That's a lot. It's a lot to take in.
She needs it or she's going to die. She has to have it now or she's going to drop dead tonight.
I think Chantal, more often than not, especially there was a period of time where she was sitting... Like she was sleeping on the recliner downstairs.
Or lay dead.
Well, I disabled the iPad. He might still be able to use it, though.
I can't believe she bought him a new iPad with a SIM in it. That's crazy.
Like, with his Wi-Fi, I don't know how they would disable it remotely. And if you're with somebody, you're supposed to ask. He doesn't care, like... He doesn't... Like, the same thing with May. Didn't ask me about that. You just... go to a hotel room and meet another person?
Ah, so you acknowledge it happened and that you weren't indeed together and it never happened. I see. That story keeps flip-flopping, huh?
No Foodie Beauty has
Kept flip-flopping, I guess.
said our reaction channels and their armchair psychology. Mm-hmm. Sorry, I went a bit sexy there. Their armchair
Okay.
psychology. But I don't think you need to be a psychologist to realise that she just loves it. She's living for the drama.
Yeah, I absolutely... Look, I've always been prone to say... Not here to diagnose anyone. Like, I'm not a professional. None of that stuff. But it doesn't take a professional to... Perhaps it's not to say be in the company of another person, but certainly be exposed to another person over the hundreds of hours of which we all have to make some pretty simple, like, character-defining notes. Chantal's bonkers. She's an attention seeker. She is a perpetual and eternal victim. She loves to blame everybody else, finds any reason for anything never to be her fault, and that's it. And whether or not there is a diagnosis or a name to go along with that, I don't know. I'll leave that for someone who works with her professionally. But for me, she's a bit nutty.
You better give me my back. I'm not coming out for nothing.
All day she's been ranting about this CPAP, about how she needs this CPAP to live, about how she could die in her sleep without this CPAP. How many nights have you gone without this CPAP machine, Chantal?
The jacket zipper all the way up to the chin is peak. Peak Foodie.
And now you want to go because Dee Dee Mega Doo-Doo's over there and you want to get your CPAP machine all of a sudden? Now, all of a sudden, it's a big-ass deal for you?
Not ever.
Oh, it's me! Oh, with a longer beard. How embarrassing. I've still got that shirt. It doesn't fit great on the shoulders, but I've still got that shirt. Also, if I sit... Hold on, wait. Wait, where's the... Okay, it's here. So... Yeah, that's me. What was I going to say? Oh, it's the old setup. Oh, it's before I had the plant stand and AC's art's in the background, which I still have. It's just in a different frame off to the side. I still have that plant, and I still have that plant. I think there's a glass eggplant somewhere in there, which is also back there. This is fun.
for like giving me the love I need.
It's definitely it's giving baby Poppy. Yeah, the last couple of years have been hard.
I give you so much. Yeah.
You can't buy love. There's the source. I knew someone screenshotted it. Captain Terrible Beard. Food. Rude.
You have another f***ing woman
Rude.
in there having wine, you stupid goner filled piece of
Alex is the representation of all of us watching this live.
giraffe looking.
Go ahead and talk to them. Oh, I think he's calling me.
This was such a good live stream. Like terrible, and I had like a knot in the pit of my stomach. But, oh boy, what a time to watch.
Alright, I'm gonna go to the door.
It is fun to look back at us all being like a couple of years younger. Babies.
Yo, can I get my stuff?
Not the yo. The yo was so awkward.
Okay, well let me in then.
This actually was so awkward because she was acting as if she wasn't in immediate danger from a guy who stabbed 2 people. Who she knew was actively like using hard substances, like all of that stuff. Who had threatened her. Like, this is all after the streams where Chantal had told us he said that, oh, what are you going to do? Call the police. I'll kill you before they get here. Like, she's, oh my God, Foodie. This is bringing back so many, like, logical wrong turns.
I just want my stuff.
Where's my video?
What video?
Can you bring it back?
I
You can bring it back.
So this was during a time where we were all, because Foodie had set up Old Mate's channel, the majority of us were kind of in the camp of she had access to his back end. And so this all, well, part of this got kicked off because she either shut down a stream mid-stream when he was doing it on the iPad, or she'd gone in after a stream had finished and deleted it, and he was mad because he felt he was entitled to all of the income through his channel, but Foodie had actually set it up so still had access.
No. Yo.
Not the yo. Taffy, lovely to see you today. Hello, thank you so much for gifting 5 channel memberships. Taffy, welcome back to Air Fryer Recipes, Island Dreamer, hello, Shannon, Roach, and Dang. Thank you all so much for being here. Please make sure you thank the lovely Taffy. And Hugh Steele, hello, Hugh. Lovely to meet you. Thank you so much for joining as a channel member. Everybody say hi to Hugh. Feel free to use the emojis. Pick your favorite. It might be the barbecue sauce bottle. Let us know if you need that explained.
I want my stuff.
That's annoying here.
I want my stuff.
That needs to stop.
Call the cops then. Huh? Call the cops.
Call the cops?
Yeah.
Oh, Sir Barrington's little smile is what a cutie.
My stuff.
I don't call cops.
I will. I want my stuff. Let me get my. What's your problem?
You want to call the cops?
I want my.
Go 911.
For real?
911.
Is it just as a point of order? Is it 911 in Canada? Because here in Australia it's 000, and it's 911 in the States, and it's something else in the UK. Is it 111 or 999? Something like that. Here in Australia, if you call 911, it'll drop straight through to 000 because it makes sense. I think they all might do that. Oh, it is 911? 999 is the UK. Right, yes, I thought so. It is 911. That's interesting. Okay, well, there you go. We all learn something new every day. Shits Herself, a pleasure as always. Thank you for the super chat. Shits Herself says, I remember watching Foodie, Frenchie sniped this, and even she was like, dude, he's not laughing, get out of there. I think everyone was. Like, all of us collectively just had this, like, immediate feeling of, like, oh no, you're in a bad spot. Like, don't be there. Don't be there. Don't, like, what are you doing? And on a live stream, like, I feel like doing it on a live stream just... It's good because obviously there's, like, evidence on stream when something happens, but it's also, like, such a, like, heightened chance for oh no's.
You're gonna give me the stuff right away.
Give me my stuff.
What?
I want to. I'm here to get. You said I can.
Nobody said I give it to you.
You said I can come get my stuff.
I give it to you.
You said I can come get my stuff. So go let me get my.
And I specifically remember at this time as well. I need to stop saying specifically remember, but because we're 10 minutes into and we're 40 minutes in. Oh no. I just remember being like, girl, like, you keep going to his place, you keep checking the doors, checking the windows, you're trying to, like, do all of this stuff, and as much as we know from Foodie's perspective, and obviously Old Mate being a terrible person and a monster, there's also the whole, like, Foodie was verging on the point of, like trespass or stalking or whatever, however you want to phrase it. I don't know. Yeah. Blah, 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 yuck. C-Smoke, thank you for being here for 17 months. C-Smoke says, what a time. Cringe galore. So much
What
anxiety.
video? I didn't delete live stream. But when I turn the phone off, it's like, do you want to also disable the device? And I say yes. I just want my CPAP machine.
Not with these people. You need to sit down by yourself. See what you do. Think about it.
Well, you have.
Oh yeah, because Old Mate was live at the same time.
Why was
I remember we had two trying to like she'd leave and then we'd have to go in from the other live. Very strange.
God, Foodie, just stop. Go home, have a cup of tea. Sit down. Just stop. It's too much. I mean, to be fair, he should have just given her the CPAP machine, and she would have went away. Well, maybe, and she might have went away. But again, he was joining in on the imaginary game. I was gonna say chess, checkers.
Someone helps you build your house, you kick them out?
Get in my house.
And
No,
ignore
I rent
them?
this place. That's where I rent. Are
Yeah.
you the engineer was here who built this place?
No, but I help you pay for it.
Pay for what?
Let me get.
I think that's like a really embarrassing moment to recognize in front of. At that point in time, it was probably like 3,000 people in her chat watching directly, or maybe like 2,000. Yeah, probably closer to 2. To realize that like your relationship with another human being was based on nothing other than his like sexual pleasure gag, and him receiving money from you. Like, have some self-respect.
I assume that Dom
Sky Fury, hello, thank you for being here for 15 months. Sky Fury says you won't forget about the barbecue sauce.
must have lived like 10 minutes away from her. The amount of time she would go over. 45 minutes? 45 minutes there. And 45 minutes back? I couldn't be arsed. But then again, I don't have...
Well, see, Mr. Snowflake, I think the thing for Chantal was that he was able to lift her up while having intercourse against a wall. So, for her, that was worth a 45-minute drive.
Her motivation for pettiness.
Sometimes there are just real specific memories about things that have been said by Chantal that I wish would leave my brain, but they won't.
Anyway, she was getting nowhere. He wasn't going to give her a back. So she got back in her car, drove around for a while, egged the audience on to call the police. I was watching it and I was thinking, why doesn't she just call the police? And then she knows it's been done. And then it hit me. Much like Foodie hitting a bunch of animals in her car.
Oh.
She wanted the police called to get her stuff to win this game of Imaginary Connect 4. But she didn't want to do it herself. Because if she did it herself, there's a big chance this off and on nonsense thing they had would just be off.
Do you know what? That's an interesting question to present as well, because I don't know if it would have. Because knowing that Chantal had gone to the detectives to in the hopes of pressing charges against Old Mate to the point where they had not a restraining order, I can never remember that thing, an excommunication order or whatever it is, where basically the police said, Old Mate can't contact you, protection order? Oh, I can't remember what it is. Anyway, she went through all of that process, and yet they still ended up towards the end being like, yeah, we can be YouTube partners and go and make content at the Botanical Gardens. Protection order? No contact. Yeah, so I don't know. That's an interesting question if Chantal had called the cops, whether or not they would have stopped fucking around. Because I think they probably would have continued.
What, you didn't think I was going to call the cops? I didn't actually. Somebody else did. But that's what you get.
So if somebody did call the cops and Foodie didn't have to do it, it's quite smart of her. Oh no, I'm just giving Foodie Beauty a compliment. Oh no, I've become everything I hate.
See, I think that's so much... Like, I don't think Foodie's as competent in the brain category. But I certainly think that Chantal will weaponize her incompetence because she thinks that other people doing things for her is other people liking her, caring about her, like any of that stuff. And some of that might be true, but she really is like pathological in the way that she like just froths over audience attention and any sense of care, I guess. I feel like Chantal hasn't had a lot of love in her life that hasn't come from paying someone. Or, yeah, I don't even know. It's just, it seems so fucking gross to cry and scream and put yourself in dangerous situations on live stream with the expectation that someone in the audience will call the police or help you out or even have kind words or anything like that. Like, it's so gross.
I just proved that you're a liar. You lied. You said I can have it, and you don't give it back to me. There's the police.
Who she didn't call, which is really weird.
I don't want to go in the house.
I think it was at this point when the police got to the front door, we had to switch over to old mate's live stream.
Hi. Hi. Hold on, guys.
Yeah, so she did this, and then we booped inside.
The cops enter Dom's place.
These drawings are really good.
He's still streaming, but he moves the camera. And he thinks he mutes it, but he doesn't, because he's dead smart.
Yeah. I actually think he did that on purpose. I think he didn't mute it on purpose.
He's going to strike me for that now. Because he's dead smart. So you hear everything. He gives his phone number away. For once it wasn't Foodie doxing somebody. But the best thing for me was when the cops said to him, so you've had an argument with your ex. And he said, she's not my ex. She's just a friend. Like even to the cops being live streamed, Foodie's just embarrassed once again. I'm starting to like Dom now. Oh no, me and Dom are going to become best friends. No, that would be utterly ridiculous.
That's really good. Gold star for that one.
The dislike button is just down there.
Okay.
Anyway, a long, horrible, ridiculous story short. The cops managed to get the CPAP back to Foodie. So this horrible, horrible night was over.
The coward didn't give me... The cops bring me the machine in a bag. No power cord, no mask. This piece of crap knows I need that. Now I don't have a machine because he doesn't give a f*** die in my sleep. So if I die in my sleep, the blood's on your hands.
Well, she didn't. So whatever. Not the breathe machine.
That was a lot. Something like that would normally be the end of one of these episodes, the big drama. But it just shows...
We're 14 minutes in. Sorry, chat.
How crazy things are getting. That's our opener. The relationship between Dom and Foodie is just... It was just so...
Also, chat, while you're hanging out, if you'd like to hit the like button, feel free. And also in the description, there's a link to Mr. Snowflake's channel. If you'd like to go over... Even if you've watched this already, give another view. Give a like.
Drama-filled. Last episode.
Oh, iconic look. Oh, I could never. Hellfire... Oh, sorry. Summer Cats, thank you for being here for 15 months. Cat says Night of the Breathe Machine was epic. It was... CPAP Rescue was a time. Definitely a high point in the watching of the dramatics, yes.
That's all it was. It was just Foodie.
This turtleneck is iconic, Marissa. I wish.
And Dom. There was no room for any side characters. I forgot there were side characters. Pete's is really an important character.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't even get to Pete's last episode, which is a shame because I really like Pete's. He's a really fun character.
Oh, he says sarcastically. Now I see it.
Katie Marie, just off.
He used to get so mad at the chat. Also, poor Timbit.
You know, Katie Marie, one more comment and I'm just blocking you, okay? Last chance. Like, one chance here. Shut
He says it's giving uncircumcised leopard.
up, or I'm just gonna straight up blocking you. Because you're getting on my nerves. You have nothing worthwhile to say, so shut the up, or I've...
Yeah, Pete's didn't have a great relationship with the audience either. Katie Bird, thank you for being here, and thank you for gifting 5 channel memberships. Welcome back to Mallory Shits Herself. Not Mallory Shits Herself, they're two different people. Dayby, hello. Kezia, hello. And Overly Nourished Entity, lovely to see you all. Please make sure you thank the lovely and generous Katie Bird for the gifts. Thanks, man. Thank you.
Duck you up. Yeah, Katie Marie, just go the away. Stay off my channel. Never come back. You're a idiot. You're an asshole.
Not the dramatic, like, Avengers backing track. Actually, no, it's giving, like, Doctor Who.
You're a...
Not in the, like, whimsical fun Doctor Who, but, like, when the bad guy appears, like, the bad guy's ship appears in space.
Prick who's just...
Do you hear that? It's like...
Trying to up. So just... You stupid... Stop it! Like, just all controls. Just off.
And breathe.
Yeah, Pete's had started his own YouTube channel. And I thought, oh, Pete's YouTube channel. That's going to be fun and exciting and a lovely watch. And it wasn't.
No.
So my depression has been getting worse and worse. I spent the last 2 days in bed. Barely got out of bed, like, at all. And
it's also, like, it's not a great living situation because, you know, Chantel's right there.
even when I did, it was only for, like, a couple hours.
Because the laptop that he was using, I think it was Foodie's old laptop or something. She'd bought a new computer and, like, palmed off some cheap, like, entry, like, it was like a Chromebook or an entry-level laptop or something. He got really mad because he couldn't record the gameplay, because that's what he was trying to do when he started. He was trying to do gameplay stuff, and it just wouldn't record the game. And I had assumed it probably was because the graphics card wasn't powerful enough or whatever. I don't know why that sticks in my memory, but it does.
He just didn't seem to enjoy being a YouTuber.
I can't get the
Oh, Greg was bad. Sorry, I'm back.
battery compartment open.
Oh my god, this is when the fire alarms were beeping and everyone was like, my dude, my guy, the fire alarms have been beeping for like 2 weeks. Maybe change the battery. And then he got really mad.
Listen to what I say. I cannot get the battery compartment open.
Well, then that's pretty easy. You just call like the person looking after the whoever you pay rent to. Call them. They'll help you out.
Where it is, the way it is set up, the way it is wired.
Oh yeah, if the audio and visual are not in sync, just hit the refresh button.
Is inaccessible. It is accessible. So telling me to just change the battery, I literally can't.
See? Fine.
Oh, BBJ.
She's still alive. See? Look at her. Happy? Are you satisfied?
You stop yelling in front of the cat.
Can you shut the about her now?
I don't know if we're going to spend any more time on Pete's in the next few episodes. If we do, it's going to be minimal, I guess.
Yeah, he's kind of supplementary to the whole old, like the end of the old mate arc, and even the poopy arc.
Maybe not.
I don't think there were any like key points in that kind of back end of the luxury villa.
So I'll say it now. I had a look at his YouTube channel now in the present time. Barely anybody watching. People just trying to get a reaction from Pete's, and he gives them it almost every time.
Still?
Thanks for making it impossible for me to have a good time.
It was just a bit of a sad channel.
No, thank you.
Which is a shame, because Pete's was the fun character in the Foodieverse, wasn't he? He was...
Fun might be subjective.
He was the comic relief. The Jar Jar Binks of the foodie world.
They have started recording a Let's Play of Mass Effect 2. 2 episodes into it.
Turns out don't live stream in your house when you're not wearing pants, Foodie.
Can you turn the camera? Jeez. God.
Well, I wasn't gonna sit in your spot on the couch. Jeez.
Oh.
Did you
It got so stained.
smell what came out of your ass?
Pete's, I think, for me, is sadly in the lol cow category now.
Alright, this is already an absolute show. I'm fed up. I'm done already.
Even though I think he's a bit of a lol cow, I still didn't like when Dom would come on camera and he'd be saying all this horrible stuff about Pete's.
Yeah.
Right next to Foodie, and Foodie wouldn't say a thing, wouldn't stick up for Pete's.
You think me being like, hey, I don't think you should talk badly about Pete's is gonna go over too well? I'm trying to keep the peace.
My God, how far we've come. We used to just hang out on stream in lingerie. Man, this is only a couple of years ago, hey.
So I say nothing.
Pete's is as loyal to Foodie as anyone can be to anyone else. Even when Pete's made that video saying, guys, I'm depressed, Foodie couldn't care less.
That doesn't
No, she was on her way to Old Maid. It wasn't her concern.
happen. And I can't cure his depression, guys. Okay? It's not gonna happen. And it's not gonna happen in one day. So I'm very depressed myself. I said I'm here for you anytime. I have my phone on. I can't.
It's just a really, like, watching this in retrospective, this is just a really big reminder to, like, live in the moment, like, live in your life so much more than on stream like these two.
I mean, I'm talking about. Expect what? That I would go spend the whole day with my depressed friend? You're predictable too. I don't know, Sabrina. I don't know. Like, I'm not a psychiatrist. I don't know. Like, you guys know I can't even go to my own therapy.
It's true, you have it so much worse than everyone else, Chantal. Eric, thank you for being here for 15 months. My friend Eric says, the shattered reality of Foodie Beauty. It's about all her chairs. Stop! Every poot ever recorded.
And lay out my own life plan. And you want me to do this for somebody else? Like, I'm sorry, but, like...
Your life plan was driving 45 minutes to, like, take drugs and get railed. Like...
It's too much.
Girl, make better choices.
It's too
and that's a message to everyone.
much. It is. It's not... Like,
There you go.
Oh, I just can't even deal. What do you want me to do? Go and cuddle in bed with him? I'm going to spend the night with my boyfriend.
Gag. My paid-for boyfriend.
Pete admits he's depressed, and straight away, she goes over to Dom's house. 45 minutes away, and if he wanted to call her, she's always beezing. Foodie, I'm really depressed. Well, he wouldn't say Foodie, would he? Chantal, I'm really depressed. Oh, I've got to go see me non-boyfriend and not speak to you all night.
It's weird as well, because I honestly don't think they had that relationship, which is wild. Because, like, she didn't give, like, as much as she liked to come on camera and say how much she cared for Pete and this, that, and the other, her actions very much portrayed that. But also, like, all those two conversations, Pete's was telling his chat, Chantel's chat was asking her, why are you not going to spend time with your friend? And I think it's a valid question, because, like, those two could have had that conversation in person without the live streams involved. I'm not saying you shouldn't, but just, like, they live together. And they've been besties since high school. Like,
sell the way, mate. Some friend.
I am a very good friend to Pete's, and I'm not going to let people friggin' shame me for that, sorry.
You won't, but okay.
So Pete's was depressed.
Didn't you show Pete's nudes to people when you were in school? Yeah, there was a story about Polaroids. Was it Polaroids? I think so. Yeah. Anyway, sorry. Just
food.
One of those memory things.
He was depressed around this time. She was always talking about mental health struggles. Obviously, her being off and on with Dom, and just him being in her life was the main factor to her mental health problems. And I still don't know if this next bit you're gonna see, was this Dom? Was this mental health? Or
so I don't know. I think during the cocaine and Ozempic arc, Chantel told us she got down to like the 330s, right? 340s, 330s. That's how much she weighed the last time she weighed in at Kuwait, right? 330 something. Okay, great. Just keeping track.
Was this something else?
Just because, you know, there's a different look.
You decide.
Other way, like this. And this, ladies, we are now at a stage where the curtains match the drapes.
Oh, this was so much fun. Her not knowing what a fucking guard was for her clippers.
I have a weird hair.
And so fucking gross as well. She would have been covered in hair. That chair, that carpet. Oh god. Oh, blah. Gag.
Hairline. I think I'm getting the hang of it now. No more hair fibers. Do you know how much that makes me happy inside? I shaved my head! It feels awesome. It feels free. Like,
What would you like? Rub my head.
so let's get all the
Personally, I thought that the shaved head was a much better look than what she was rocking before.
amped up. Naturally. This is amazing. I can't believe I didn't do this before. Honestly, it's a bit hard right now, today. Like, at one point, I didn't even know what the hell I'm going to do with myself. You know when you're so depressed?
Yeah, the back I don't think worked out.
What are we going to have for supper, guys? Start thinking. I'm getting hungry.
She mentioned being depressed there, but I know she always struggled with her hair being thin and not growing in properly. I don't know. She was always acting like she was going through a breakup with Dom. And now that Dee Dee had entered the picture, it must have felt like she was definitely going through a breakup.
27 times.
What do you do when you go through a breakup?
That's not a hyperbolic number. That's how many times we were on again, off again. The worst version of Ross and Rachel. BB, I'm sorry.
You change your hair. Foodie did that. Get a tattoo. Foodie did that.
Ugh.
So it probably did feel like she was going through a breakup. It was nice that a fans... It's baffling that she had fans left at this point, but
for me, it seemed more of a psychological episode, but...
A lot of the audience weren't mocking her for shaving her head. They were on her side. That was quite nice, I guess. I didn't want anyone to be cruel unnecessarily.
I'm actually like surprised everyone likes it so much. It's weird for me.
If she did shave her head because she was
27 until I stopped counting, that's true.
Having a moment. I understand it. I definitely understand it. I'm empathising with Foodie Beauty.
See, my trick is I empathise with the situation, not necessarily Chantal. It works pretty well, because Chantal's terrible.
Get it off. But I could see...
Or sympathise, perhaps.
Why she would be
Sometimes
having a moment. She loved Dom, and it was this time he was coming into live streams mocking
her. Is this a raptor?
Her, wearing her clothes.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh, the trauma. Oh. Who wasn't here for this? So, who do I need to explain this to? So. At an off-again time between the star-crossed lovers, Foodie and Old Mate, Old Mate came on camera and decided to act a fool and dress up in Chantal's, I think it was a leopard print number, and he had like pillows under his stomach and was pretending to be Chantal. And then the chap were there, and he was like, oh, I'm going to embarrass Foodie Beauty. And everyone was like, my guy, like, she's paying for your lifestyle and you're dicking her down. Like, you should be humiliated as well. But he was like, look at her filthy underwear. And then she pulled up her underwear, and that's the front. So the front had a real stain that I think Nappy Sam would have struggled with. It was like brown crust. But not in like a poo brown, more in like a discolored, like, not extract. What's the word I'm looking for? Like a brown weeping liquid. Weeping, is that the word? Gunge. Yeah. But it was real dry. And then Foodie was actually watching this stream, I think, because she was getting mad at Old Mate, like, humiliating her, and she was like, well, you did that to me, that's your fault, that's your, like, disgusting, like, cum stain from her yondi. So anyway, that's what this is referencing.
Showing a big crusty underwear. So I totally get it if she was feeling a bit off that.
Of course, and he's gonna...
Not Jesus be a fence around me. That's a great phrase. I like that phrase. Annie, hello. Thank you for the super chat, love. Annie says, oh no, I'm late. Went for mugs. I hope you had fabulous mugs, my friend. It's good to see you. Hi. Happy weekend.
Come on and gaslight. Just watch. Gaslight. Call me a whore. Make fun of me.
Lord Broke, thank you for being here for 15 months. Lord Broke says, I'm gifting members to request a ceasefire over that conversation. Fair. Valid.
Put on my underwear. Show my crusty underwear. But I'm just telling you, that's what he's gonna do. He's gonna try to destroy me. He can't control me anymore, so now what he's gonna do is try to control how others look at me. And because I'm a strong woman and not taking a shit anymore...
At this point in time, I think the audience all had a pretty holistic view of Foodie Beauty. And Old Mate, to be fair.
He's good.
Ruby, thank you for being here for 13 months. Ruby says, oh no, I'm getting ready to go to dinner. That's okay. I hope you have a fabulous time at dinner. Thanks for stopping by. And Lord Broke, thank you for gifting 10 channel memberships. I'll stop talking about the discharge, I promise. Welcome or welcome back to TJ Runs in Circles. Queen Trinicorn, hello. T-Rex, Tazza, Lynn, Catlu. Who else have we got? Elle, hello. Barbie C, Bethany, lovely to see you all. Please make sure you thank the lovely and generous Lord Broke for the gifts. And Fork Sniffers Anonymous, thank you for the super chat. Fork Sniffers says, love you, but I hate you so much for that description. It's a talent. Thank you. Thank you for the super chat.
I'm gonna, like, probably try to come after me somehow.
And joking aside, I actually thought she suited the bald head.
I agree, it's better than what
Doesn't
she
mean
had
I love
going
you,
on.
Foodie. Don't DM me. Okay, DM me.
Ew. You don't want that.
Foodie and Dom weren't getting along. They were never getting along, but they were especially not getting along at this point in the timeline. And they were always
oh god, the unhinged, like, makeup fridge and on-air sign. Yep, this is taking me back. Take me back.
threatening each other with various things.
Take me back.
You have no respect for women. That's all you're showing. You're disgusting. And Dee Dee, how you can...
Christopher. This is Christopher, everyone, by the way. This is a llama-shaped pillow that we needed to find a name for. Christopher was recommended, and so we went with Christopher because Christopher was never washed.
Support that at your age. You're disgusting. After everything you've heard him put me through, you're going to defend him and putting...
At this point in time, I think a lot of people were like team neither of them for like valid reasons.
A cigarette out on me, him punching my face, him hitting me in the face, him grabbing my face, him hiding my keys, him basically kidnapping. And I don't mind telling your probation officer that either. I don't mind, because I'm sick of your I want you gone from my life, and I don't want you to hurt other women.
The thing is, she keeps saying she wanted him gone from her life, but she kept walking back into his life, which is wild. Because during this time, everyone was like, yes, he's abusive. Yes, he's a piece of shit. Why are you going back to him, Chantal? And Chantal would often turn around and say, on average, people go back to their abusers 7 times or whatever Google ratio she found. But she wasn't relying on him for money. She didn't have kids with him. She had transport accommodation that was up to an hour away. Like, there was no reason for Chantal ever to go back to Old Mate outside of her wanting to, which is fucking weird.
Done with you. I know you think it's a game and you think it's funny. Honey, it's not.
Foodie going to Dom's parole officer had nothing to do with her protecting other women.
No, it had everything to do with him not moving out into Dee Dee's place.
It was all just a game for her. And if you think it wasn't, give us a minute. Definitely was.
You're gonna go and take action against me for what? I didn't delete your stupid video. And yes, people who are saying, well, now she only wants to contact the police now because she's mad. Well, yeah.
Yeah, well, she actually wanted to do it to stop him from moving out from where he was and go live with Dee Dee.
Yeah, two can play this game. And I'm good at playing games.
Oh, this poor wig. Was this the $600 wig? I feel like it was. This was the one that got chopped.
I know you think it's a game and you think it's funny. Honey, it's not.
He's on his way to the courthouse. If he really is, I'm going to the police station right now. I'm gonna go to his probation officer's office. Taking action. So am I. I'm driving to your probation officer right now. On the way to Gatineau. On the way to Gatineau. Going to the PO office right now. You and Dee Dee better run and catch up with me. Uh-oh. In with the wrong
Unhinged.
one, pal. All right, I'm at the police station. Salvista Police!
I believe the SA stuff from Foodie. When she tells us that, I 100%. Oh, it's Foodie, isn't it? I 99%, let's say that, believe the SA stuff. I could be wrong. It's all alleged. Don't strike me. Give us a minute. So if it is real, if the SA stuff is real and it happened, then she should go to the police, shouldn't she?
Yeah.
So why does it feel just ugh when she does?
Because she decided to come to chat and complain about it for like months on end before actively doing anything. And even her chat was saying like, girl, that's not a healthy relationship. It sounds like he was really cruel and terrible and abusive towards you. What are you doing? Stop seeing this person. Go and speak to someone. Like, it was recommended for such a long amount of time. And then to see Chantal only really utilize that vindictively as opposed to protectively seemed really weird.
Does it make me...
Because again, it was just another move for Chantal to kind of trap him like into being with her, basically, which is so fucked.
You feel uncomfortable when she does go?
All right, I'm at the police station. Salvista Police!
I know why, really. I know why it makes me feel uncomfortable. It's because it is just a game for her. Oh, you're going to tell on me? Well, not if I tell on you first. I've never gone to the police station with anybody reporting SA, and I could be wrong, just speculation, but I imagine they don't go there with such a chirpy, sing-song attitude.
Do on the way to God to know. Going to the PO office right now.
I knew it reminded me of something, I just couldn't think what. It's the same thing as when Amber sings about being essayed as well, Rain and Petals. A pair of them. They're mint, aren't they?
You and Dee Dee better run and catch up with me. All right, I'm at the police station.
Yeah, she was like giddy off of this, which was like, and you could see like the smugness in it all, but it was just such a bizarre like reason.
Selfish.
Because it didn't matter as long as Chantal was seeing old mate, but as soon as Dee Dee entered the picture, it was this.
The police.
Foodie does go inside the police station. She does report him. And it's very, very clear this has all just been a stupid point-scoring game for her.
It's more serious than I thought, actually.
Yeah, I remember her coming back from talking to the police and her being absolutely shocked. Like the energy went from giddy and smug and I'm going to get you in trouble and I'm going to make sure that you are with no one else but me. And that was the energy that I thought it was about. And then she came back and this was the face. This was legitimate concern that she had basically taken actions to ensure that she couldn't be with old mate anymore. And then somehow, as the year went on, she found ways around it, such as, well, you know, a no contact order, a protection order, whatever, really only swings one way. So, because, you know, in the logical world, the person who puts in the request for a protection order wouldn't be reaching out to that person to re-engage with them. But not Chantal, because she's just different.
It's more serious than I thought. What did she think was happening?
Enter Maria Pondu.
I'm reporting this man for doing all this horrible stuff to us. It's more serious than I thought. It's more serious than I thought.
And it is serious. And the sad part is, like, one of the worst parts is that, unfortunately, people do deal with similar situations. And that's so hard. And watching Foodie take it so, like, unseriously was really hard. Because I remember when we were reacting to this stuff, it was it felt like such a slap in the face to something that's so serious. And she does the same thing with her health as well. Whenever she talks about it, she just takes none of it seriously. And it feels like other people who are dealing with similar things, like, take it seriously. And it sucks for people who go through any of these things. And she was just kind of making jokes about it, like, all the way down, which was just, like, a really uncomfortable thing to see.
Not for everybody else, not for everybody watching. I don't think she understands her actions have consequences. I don't think she's ever learned that.
No, what are you talking about? She's 2 bankruptcies deep in Canada and decided to flit away to Kuwait to escape them. No, consequences don't affect Foodie.
They've arrested her. I didn't expect that, honestly. On what charges? Physical or assault or whatever. Confinement and sexual. I have Debbie freaking out, video messaging me, begging me not to do this, saying
and the fucking grossest part about this is that she made content out of it. Like, this wasn't just happening behind the scenes. She didn't have Dee Dee reaching out to her to beg her not to go forward with charges and this and that. Like, this was all being played out on live streams. That's, like, one of the grossest parts.
You should know he has a good heart. She's still at his house. No, she said you were going to help me.
Yeah, she made money off of this, and people would super chat and become channel members in the hope that that Chantal would listen to the audience or see the support from the audience and change what she was doing. And, you know, there were people in the chat being like, "Oh, you're so brave for doing this," and, you know, we understand, and this and that. And then as the months and or years went on, everybody kind of woke up to the fact that she was not taking this seriously. This was all some, like, weird power play to get Dee Dee out of there, because if you look back at the time prior to this, she wasn't listening to anyone.
You wanted to help me last week? fix this. She sounded just like him. They're probably in it together. So he's where he needs to be. Dee Dee, you don't know him. You need to get your ass home.
And that's what it was all about. It was, Dee Dee, you need to go. Dee Dee, you're in danger, girl. Dee Dee. There was even a live stream where she was assuming Dee Dee and old mate were watching. She was like, Dee Dee, girl, like, I'll come and get you. I'll come and pick you up. You need to leave. Like, and it was very, you need to go so I can stay. You need to go, Dee Dee.
How frustrating must it have been? Well, I'll ask you. There's plenty of people here who were around at that time.
Zet, hello. Thank you so much for becoming a channel member. It's lovely to see you. Everyone say hi to Zet. And Lottie, hello. Happy Sunday. Good to see you today. I still think that Foodie thought reporting was going to be the same as when the audience called welfare checks on her or called animal services. Inconvenient, but able to be talked out of. Yeah, 100%. She definitely didn't consider going to the police and making, like, and asking for claims and reports and stuff. She definitely thought it was something that could just be ignored, much like the animal service stickers on her front door. Yes.
How frustrating was it to watch this in real time after warning Foodie for ages about this guy? Now she's on camera warning Dee Dee about this guy, and she's got this attitude of, come on Dee Dee, what are you doing?
If you want me to leave tomorrow, I will. Her is a good friend, and it breaks my heart to see this all happening. Please, Chantal, fix this, please. Chantal, I'm here in his place tonight. He was crying before cops handcuffed him to go to the station. Please, Chantal, fix this. You know deep down he does not deserve this. So finally I answered her, and I said, he physically me and sexually me for 10 months. He deserves this. Goodbye, Debbie. See you later.
This was quite late in all of that. Okay.
The investigator asked me about some other women's names I didn't recognize. So there must have been other women, but May Anderson was there.
They asked about other women, including May. May is the one who accused Dom, her name's May. So that they asked Foodie about other women, including her, and now Foodie's on that list of women who have accused Dom. So no doubt now, Foodie...
That would be the end of it, right? That would be the end, or at least that would be the last time that Foodie would actively seek out time to spend with old mate. You'd think so.
Going to the police about it, May and other women. After learning all that, now it's definitely over, isn't it?
Do I feel bad thinking about him, like, crying alone in the cell? Yeah, I do, actually.
Here we go, folks.
Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. I'm having some guilt.
This is a look.
I just feel like it's, like, a lot of pressure. I don't know. And that's the other thing that scares me is, like, I'm scared, like, of the whole legal process.
I can't believe her going to the police to accuse him of all this, to make a report, wasn't the end of the off and on nonsense. It wasn't the end?
No, there was so much more.
How?
No, I don't feel like I was, like, R-worded. Everything I've ever told you guys that's happened to me has happened to me. That's it. I've tried to make it seem less impactful so that I could have a relationship with him and you would accept it.
That's so fucking weird.
She would change...
Sorry?
How serious her accusations were, depending on her mood. Got it.
I hope you go to prison. I hope you go. You belong there for everything you've ever... Not even just for what you did to May.
And anytime anybody watching try to hold her accountable for her gross actions, she couldn't handle it. She couldn't handle it.
That is a very serious accusation, and it is something that can really ruin someone's life. And then the reality is bad seed too. Like I end up, falling back in love with him again, and then I don't want... Like, how... Oh, yeah, I'm with somebody who did this horrible thing to me? Like...
You'd think at some point in here, like, counselling, therapy, a cup of tea with someone, probably pretty helpful.
No, you can't. You have to make it look better to be with him. You know? Because you can't be with somebody who did that to you, right? Whenever I would want to be with him, I would try to twist the truth so that it wouldn't seem so bad. You bring up essay, and all these people relate their experiences to you, and then you turn around and invalidate everything that happens. You suck. Well, Misha, you suck too.
Poor Misha.
You're a you cannot speak on the situation. You have no idea, okay? So I don't owe anything to any SA victims. This is my personal situation. So go yourself, Misha. I'm actually tired of your two-faced anyway. You're a two-faced liar.
I owe something to SA victims? Like, this
Rip Misha.
is my personal journey. You. You suck. You're a bully piece of and you suck. Yeah, you do, Misha. You're a fake, two-faced piece. I don't owe SA victims anything. So just because someone was SA'd, I have to automatically be a spokesperson for everybody and not go through my own experience?
No, how about you just don't be a giant pile of steaming shit? How about that?
All right, I'm at the police station. Salvista Police! See, like, that's what I don't like. You blaming me for all other SA victims' experiences.
In short, Chantal did not take this seriously, handle things well, or seem like a large majority of people in terms of this conversation to be relatable, sensible, anything. Chantal kept going back to Omegle. She's not living with him. She's got no reason to see this person, but continued to go back. Not I'm in love with him. Girl.
Yourself too. This is what I don't like. Okay? Blaming me for not knowing how to act in a situation, a traumatic situation. You're invalidating my story, but...
You're invalidating your own fucking story when you sit there and say, it's so bad, I'm in love with him, I just can't help it, ooh, I'm not in control,
All right, I'm at the police station. Salvista Police!
You think it's easy to come on here and say that your boyfriend ass-raped you?
Don't do that. Don't come on here and try to shock people into shutting up. Get your story straight as well.
No, I don't feel like I was, like, R-worded. You think it's easy to come on here and say that your boyfriend ass-raped you? He didn't rape me. F off.
I'm tired of people thinking I'm a liar about SA.
Oh, it's really hard because her story did keep changing.
I don't know anymore, actually. I said I believed her.
Oh, I want some kind of revenge, like...
But I don't know now. I don't know. She always uses the phrase, you can't comment, because you don't know the situation.
We don't know the situation because we've heard like 7 different iterations.
You guys don't know the situation.
I know we don't know the situation. It changes daily. And she's right, she doesn't owe SA victims anything. But I'm guessing they'd appreciate it if she would stop treating it as a big game.
I think the other problem with that is that she came online seeking something, right? So she came online telling everybody what had happened 27 times, going back and forth, blah, blah, blah. And in that conversation, in a vacuum, right, you would have the receptive party, being the audience, being like, oh shit, that's terrible. Like, what can we do to help? And to be fair, the audience is just a sympathetic ear in that situation, right? There's nothing actively a lot of people in the audience can do outside of sympathize, maybe offer their own perspective or offer their own story so that Chantal maybe doesn't feel as if she's the only person who went through all of this. The problem in that is that Chantal is just so fucking attention hungry. Apt choice of words, I think. That she doesn't understand that other people's emotions can be like, or maybe she does understand that other people's emotions can be manipulated or changed or altered by what we hear, watch, who we listen to, etc. And she just thought that everybody needed to sympathize and empathize with her. Everybody needed to see her as the victim in all of this. But that kind of spoke directly in contrast to the next day when she would actively be driving or actively trying to re-engage with the person who had hurt her. So it was very conflicting and challenging as an audience member.
I'm guessing everybody would.
You can play this game, and I'm good at playing games, so...
I know you think it's a game and you think it's funny. Honey, it's not.
I'm guessing everybody would appreciate it if you could grow up a little bit as well.
Dee Dee came and did me a favor, because you know what? Yes, I probably would have gone back. But Dee Dee did me a favor. Dee Dee did me a favor. Dee Dee did me a favor.
I hope you go to prison. I hope you go to prison.
Even after going to the police, immediately after she'd calmed down, she went running back to him.
Shocking.
I'm so stupid.
Yep.
Because I don't know. I just thought
oh, you just called the cops on him and accused him of sexual assault and everything. Oh, yeah, you can just go back over there and just kick Dee Dee out and everything will be normal. I went over there. I even brought coffee.
She even brought coffee.
She went over there with coffee and weed right after going to the police. Foodie man. You know what else she did? This is going to make you laugh.
So I go there, and I promise not to tell anybody, but then I turn your phone on, and then I leave, and then I call you on the phone I pay for you to be able to communicate with your family, and you don't answer it. I call him, he doesn't answer the phone.
She turned his phone back on?
If you hadn't watched this, you would think this is, like, scripted. It's not, honey. This is drama.
She thinks this phone, her turning the phone on, gives her some sort of power.
It is giving my husband energy. You're right.
Over him, and it doesn't.
You're right.
But she turned his phone back on, and he ignored her. He still ignored her. And you got Dee Dee to message for him.
He gets Debbie to message me. He gets Debbie. The nerve.
Not only is he not answering her calls, but now he's saying, Dee Dee, can you just text her for us? Just saying, leave me alone.
And that's how the communication went for a while, because there were those charges, right? Or the no contact order.
Alone. Embarrassing to be her.
Yes.
I feel like I need to like properly apologize for going to the police station and like just doing the police report to begin with. Like I feel like my intentions weren't clean with it. I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have gone to the police. The truth is, like, you know how I feel. I really, really love him a lot, and I'm sorry, and I love you.
Same.
And I want to go to Mount Royal tomorrow and walk up and down the hill.
Every now and again, when researching Foodie,
Oh,
I'll
this
come
is
across
nice.
something
Where are we here?
where I think, okay, that's enough Foodie for today.
What's this? Where are we?
I need to go outside and look at the sky.
We're outside.
I'll look at anything that isn't Foodie Beauty.
Oh, the OnlyFans, yeah. I know so many of you have joined the really like naked stuff. I'm gonna limit to private DMs.
Oh no, not the peeps.
Sexual stuff. I'm gonna limit it.
Oh, it's Newcastle? Ah, fancy.
It to
It's not Oldcastle.
putting a teaser on my main page, and then if you want to see it, you need to buy it.
Foodie Beauty started an OnlyFans account. Where did that come from?
Well, she'd done it before, right? She'd done an OnlyFans or a she'd done a Patreon before. I remember that. She'd done a couple of these things before.
Apparently she'd started one like a year and a bit ago as well, but I didn't know about that. So this OnlyFans...
Oh, not the spatula. No, the whisk. The whisk is... No, which one's worse, the whisk or the spatula? What do you reckon, chat?
Why?
Well, she just really... She wanted to make some extra coin and... peeps.
Joking aside, I know there's plenty of people out there who will find Foodie's look attractive.
Very that energy body, yeah. Get me out!
I'm not one of them. To me, there's nothing attractive about a woman or anybody.
Some will say it's photoshopped. Oh, Lord. That should have been the thumbnail. Come on now. I don't know why, but it's like if you printed it seems so two-dimensional. Like you could print this off and stick it to the side of a tissue box. It's like, it looks like her head, just because her hair's fallen forward, or whatever that is. It just kind of looks like, it looks like her head is square or flat, you know?
Buddy who takes such little interest in their own health.
Yeah.
that people around them are worried that they're going to drop dead any day now.
God.
And that's what's happened with Foodie in the present timeline. So I don't find that attractive.
Well, I'm alive. Barely.
You know, don't look like you're about to swell up and pop. And it's not even just the physical appearance I don't like, it's her.
It's just as a person. Valid. Valid. Juniper, thank you for being here for 36 months. Lovely. Juniper says, went to Pride today. Oh, and now alive. How lucky. Excellent. I hope you had fun at Pride, mate. Happy 36 months.
Did I pants? Actually, I don't know if I actually like full blown my pants before.
No, it's definitely happened.
So one time I had a yeast infection. Like,
oh no. Oh no, pizza dough.
I don't know. We were having sex all like for like a week straight or something, and then one day he put fingers in and pulled out, and he's like, "What is there pizza dough?" I know it's TMI, but that's what yeast infection is.
It's
baby, the trauma. I'm gonna have to ask if there's a professional in the chat. How far along does a yeast infection have to be for there to be pizza dough in Yondi? How does that work? I'm very unknowledgeable about yeast infections, but how very far advanced? How far does it have to get until you're making like a sourdough starter down there? How? A long time. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Because like, I don't want to get too deep into the theories and no, I'm not going to talk about it. Shh. That's an inside thought.
It's the same with Amber, where you see her trying to do a sexy TikTok, and I think, you've shared too much. I know too much about you to ever find whatever this is attractive.
If not the whole 2019, where I literally couldn't shower. I lost control.
Oh no, this is when she choked on a potato.
Of my bowels.
And I pooped my pants.
Sorry, Amber, I'm a not shower shaman and pooping your pants shaman.
And I pooped my pants.
Yeah. Unfinished sentences. Hello, lovely to see you. Thanks for being here for 11 months. Unfinished sentences says, don't ruin my favorite bread, sourdough, for me. I'm so sorry. Thank you for the support. No, I encourage sourdough. Good job, sourdough. We love sourdough. Natural yeast. Yeast is great. Yeast is so interesting. It's in the air around us. It's everywhere. Can also... It's on the outside and sometimes on the inside. Yeah.
While she was doing OnlyFans, Foodie was riddled with STDs. Save the dates.
I don't know why it's in my throat. No, it's probably elsewhere too. I have some other symptoms that TMI, but I have some symptoms that have me a bit worried, and just Dollar Tree has STD tests for $1.21.
Again. Oh, I nearly threw up in my mouth there. That was real. Again, I don't find women riddled with STDs attractive. Oh, I think I was a bit sick in my mouth there. Oh no.
Can you tell us the specific descriptions of the gonorrhea? Because I remember watching all of that and being like, be responsible, know your status, have conversations with people who you're intimate with. Don't be afraid of going and getting tested. Go to STI clinics. Everybody's human. It's fine. There's no shame in it. But I think with Foodie, there's a couple of key differences in that general sentiment, and that's the way we found out about the gonorrhea was so embarrassing. Not the gonorrhea itself, but the fact that old mate had a leaky, stretched, marked dickhead, and Foodie had to drive him to the pharmacy and buy his prescription, buy his antibiotics or medication or whatever it was, for him, and then left him there with her bank card and drove away and decided to live stream the experience. And then she was being gaslit into thinking that she could have gotten it from a public toilet. Or rather, she tried to gaslight herself by asking the audience. That's truly what was bonkers about it all.
Anyway, while researching the not the STD stuff, the the OnlyFans stuff, I came across this. I was watching, and I thought that wig looks very similar to Dee Dee's head.
Yeah.
And then I found
the fact that he mentioned OnlyFans and then has cut this footage together while not showing anything from like the waist down is hilarious. This is so good.
This tweet.
Not Chantal fucking breathlessly moaning in her computer chair, because we all know that she'd just like climbed the stairs here.
From the
It sounds really fucking shady, but it's true.
king of reactors, Michael B. Petty. God, Foodie Beauty buying a wig to look like Dee Dee in an effort to win back her sugar baby, allegedly, is still one of the funniest arcs to me.
It was, yeah, we were getting single white female energy from this. Yeah.
I'm going to dress as his current
no.
lady friend to win him back.
Oh no, this is just so not it. Oh god. Just the levels of not it for me are so like deep and varied. I mean, yeah, just I sometimes I look at my life and I think, you know what? I'm so glad I'm queer. I'm so glad that I'm gay. Cause like I don't have to justify reasons why I don't like this. Not that anyone should have to justify it, but I just like negative. Like it's no, no, thank you.
Maybe she could try turning his phone back on for the 40th time. Maybe that would have worked better than dressing as Dee Dee.
No, thank
Maybe
you.
it was just her just being silly and having fun. I was hoping it was her just being silly because it's just too nuts. And I was hoping that the OnlyFans would be like,
oh no, what is this?
Nice,
what is this? Why would you include this?
Silly break away from all the dom talk.
My god, I didn't think I'd be watching that this morning.
But it wasn't.
I cannot believe I did OnlyFans. Oh my god.
Oh my goodness, this makes me nostalgic for the PG filter, which is where we used to just like crop the bottom third of the video so that she wouldn't accidentally flash us.
I did some OnlyFans content with Carly when I was like the other last weekend when we were like Montreal, and I was like so like and now I'm just like whatever. The second day we met, he poured a heart out to me. Like he like opened up. We just had like a lot of nights like that where it was just like really good sex and really good conversation, and no matter how much he's mean to me or whatever.
It's wild as well when you think about like how we watch day to day Chantal's opinion of old mate change, but when it's all put together like this, it is even more bonkers. Because I know there was like there were shorter amounts of time in between all of this, but it is just crazy.
Whatever happens between us, I do love him. You guys, you honestly think he doesn't love me? For real, be real. I'm pretty drunk right now. Woo! What do you want me to do? You want me to lie about it? Yes, I love him. Is not a bum. He's a good person.
Big fan, Lottie. Big fan of those. Yes.
What do you mean a May situation? What do I have to do with that? Don't blame that on me.
Oh,
she messaged
Wait, did we change wigs?
They say
so.
This is not about your cold rejection of me. So she felt rejected by him. He said he was running away from her. I don't know if that's true. I don't know. And there's no way for me to know because I wasn't there. So therefore, there's no way for you to know because you weren't.
Not the blur covering her mouth.
I'm in love with a man who's accused of that. No one I have a wife and kids. Now fucking loves me.
Oh God.
He does. You guys know he does. Elle, stop reporting my strength.
Oh, this was Carly meetup, right, with Carly and Charlie. Yeah. And they had drinks in the apartment, and then they made some content. And Elle was here! I hope Elle's doing well. I think Elle might have graduated by now.
Do you not want to hang out here?
Here we go. The big event I always end on. I think this is as big as it gets. Although I keep thinking that, and then she keeps surprising me. This is definitely the most confusing end to an episode I've ever done. I still don't get it. I've never been more confused by a person's actions. Lol, cow, or anybody. I don't get it. I thought she's wearing these outfits that she was wearing when she just did her OnlyFans. She'd come on live stream wearing the outfits, and I thought that's a bit risky. They were a bit revealing. That's a bit risky. Then I found out she was posting links on a YouTube community page.
Yeah.
Links to her OnlyFans, and I thought that's risky, isn't it? And then
the Omegle.
I found out that Foodie went on this website called Omegle.
Yeah.
Most of you'll know what it is. You're on webcam, you get matched with somebody else on webcam, and you can cycle through and chat to people. That's all it is. So Foodie goes on to this website, live streams it.
Such a bad idea. And she'd done it a couple of times before as well, like in that same week. And it was very much like Chantal's defiance on show, because everyone was like, you don't have control of that situation or what those people show or say. Like, you need to not do that on live stream. And she was like, fuck you. You can't tell me what to do.
I don't know anything about YouTube or the internet. I'm rubbish. I don't know anything about it. But even I know that's a risky move.
Yeah.
Hi.
I just don't understand how she thought it was a good idea. Bad idea. Bad idea in the DD wig.
Oh my god!
Like, it came back, Lottie. This is Mr. Snowflake's. Bad.
He was not. He was Indian, that guy. No, he wasn't a minor. Did he look like a friggin' minor to you? There's nothing minor about him.
Oh god, she's so gross.
A minor with a 15-inch wiener. Yeah, right.
The person she's talking about there, who flashed her, to me, looked really, really young. Not just saying it to try and make her look bad. If you've seen it, then, you know. He looked about 14. I mean, I'm getting old now. Anybody under 25 looks about 14 to me now. But he genuinely did look like he was a school kid. I worked in a school, and he looked like a kid I would have taught. First lesson today: keep away from Foodie Beauty.
Don't go on Omegle.
I'd heard when I was doing the research, because people are helping. Thank you. That be careful when you get to her speaking about a minor. It's really creepy. And I was thinking, did she speak creepily about a minor, or is that just what is now believed, a rumor that's been believed? No, she did. It's true. I don't know why I keep doubting.
I feel like I had a lot going on at this point in time, and watching it, I don't have, and maybe it's just my brain also protecting me from like Foodie's absolute worst. But yeah, I specifically, like, the way she spoke about it was so nonchalant, and she very much was trying to make, like, it was just gaslighting, right? Like, she was trying to convince everybody that what she was saying was correct, and any potential, like, of it being, of the person being a minor, or it being, like, a big deal, she was just trying to kind of glaze over. Blah. No, she was bad.
It's because these things keep sounding so awful. I'm like, nah, it won't be that. No, it looked like a kid to me, and she was talking about him in a horrible, horrible way.
There's nothing minor about him.
Yeah, like, why laugh? Oh god. Ugh.
A minor with a 15-inch wiener. Yeah, right.
There's another clip of her asking what again looked like a minor to me, asking him to show bobs.
Oh, India. Show
She really had nothing fucking to do.
Bobs.
Also, fucking hell.
I never heard of show Bobs before. Never heard of it. So I had to Google what it means, and Foodie even explained what it means, and it just means show stuff, show boobs, show stuff.
Bob's and vagine.
Bobs. They're just boobs, yeah.
God, she's so fucking gross.
I don't know if she was just trying to be funny, asking a minor to do that. I'm guessing she was. Although, I don't think she can tell when it is a minor. She just sees somebody her fans, actual fans, try to warn her and say, stop live streaming this is too dangerous, stop it.
Not just her fans, like even people who don't like Foodie, which I think is a majority, were actively like, girl, don't do this. Like, stop engaging with people you don't know. There's no age verification. Like, this is a fucking stupid move from your YouTube. And also, why are you engaging with minors? Please, take a big step back from the internet because you're being fucking weird.
And she just gave a Foodie response.
You're gonna get your chicken tail taken down. I can just be like, shut the Yeah.
Well, she did.
Like, what the I don't care. I'm gonna keep doing Omegle. Delete my channel. I'll do what I want. I don't care.
They did.
Why was she talking to her actual fans like that? Talking to your haters like that, fine. But your fans, they're just trying to
Funnily enough, like, she still talks to her fans like this. All 6 of them. Like, they'll bring up one thing to be like, hey, maybe you shouldn't be eating an entire pizza. And she will just fucking flip the lid.
Don't get how her brain works.
Get mad.
She was going to ignore everybody, and she was going to do this live streaming people on webcam her way. She was going to do it her creepy way.
Edit his face and show us. I can't. You could be his prom date. Oh my god! Old enough to be his mom, am I? Oh god, that's hot. Wait, he did break YouTube. How did I break YouTube terms of service? That wasn't my fault. It's not a purposeful breach. I think YouTube should take that into consideration, being as I've been on YouTube for 5 years, and make them some money. And although they don't really need my money, but still, she deleted her stream right away in good faith. She didn't know that was going to happen, so deleted it. It's gone.
She deleted the stream in good faith. It happened and she carried on live streaming. Right.
And it took a while from memory before the Chantal's Channel's Gone stream. That must, I think, actually, maybe like a week. Maybe it was like a week. I think it was a week.
I promise I'm not going to be shocked by stupidity anymore. I had to mess up on that word, didn't I? People warned her over and over, and her attitude was, shut up. I'm Foodie Beauty.
So I have to, like, every person I talk to on Omegle, I have to ask if they would be okay with it.
When we went through it, most people who were doing Omegle content were doing it as, like, recorded content so that they were able to ask the person, like, if they're okay being, like, filmed for YouTube and this, that, and the other, not just live streaming it, because that's a bad idea. Bad idea.
Like, as if, because the platform has children on it and I accidentally, like, it's automatic rolling. They act like I target children on there, like I accidentally, like I purposely look for them. That wasn't my fault.
Wasn't her fault. It wasn't my fault. It wasn't Pulpy's fault. It wasn't the reaction channel's fault. It was your fault. It's your... Why do you have...
Because she's a victim. She's got to find someone else to blame. She can't take accountability or responsibility for her actions. What are you talking about? It wasn't my choice to get up on camera, but you were recording them, Foodie. Like, think about this. Think about this like a functional adult for like 3 seconds.
It's not that hard. Don't show...
You think it was Poppy's fault?
A child's on your YouTube channel? I don't know. I still feel fairly new to being a YouTuber. I still don't know what I'm doing. But I think it's not that hard.
I think Mr. Snowflake's doing great.
To not show kids... You know?
Yeah, it's not hard to, again, maybe think about your actions for like 3 seconds in advance and be like, maybe this isn't a good idea.
Maybe I'm wrong.
You don't even know their age. Like,
Lottie has a note for everyone. She didn't delete it. She privated it. And that means it's still content she was hosting on YouTube. Even my private and unlisted archives will get warnings and flags when her videos do. Oh, interesting. Oh, that's really interesting. Okay, fair enough. I thought she would have for sure deleted that one. That's a bad move. That's a terrible move. That's an awful move. Ill. Yeah. No, you're welcome, Mr. Snowflake. Anytime. Yeah, right. Okay. Oh, yuck.
when I would ask,
Does she actually, Lottie? That's a good question, because I know that she has deleted some content, but for the 99% of the time, she'll just hide it, right? Like the stream we did yesterday when we were reacting to the live stream where she was mad at everyone. She's privated that, but I do wonder in Chantel's like worldview, YouTube view, like what is deemed delete worthy and what's deemed private worthy, you know? I wonder what the requirements are for those, because so much that she used to do, like in my mind, just delete. just delete, girly plop.
From their age and say, I'm 14, bye, see ya. And were we talking sexual with the 14-year-old? So I'm not allowed to, it's against the terms of service to say hi to a 14-year-old on camera? I was aware of that. So I guess everybody who talks to anybody underage on film is a fucking then.
Yeah, it's not against terms of service to speak to a 14-year-old, that's fine. It is against terms of service to show...
Actually, that's an interesting question, because there's also like consent to be filmed, and I know that like just in regular like not what Foodie was doing on Omegle, but like there's the whole consent to be filmed concept as well, specifically. Yeah, interesting. Anyway, sorry.
Oh yeah. And no, obviously not everybody who speaks to a 14-year-old is a PDF, but the ones who say, I'm old enough to be his mom, that's hot. The ones that say there was nothing minor about him. The ones that get
yeah, Foodie's fucking gross.
warned saying
she privates everything unless it's removed by YouTube. Ah, the reason is so you can still show the original upload date and ownership for copyright claims. More easy if the dispute. That's fair. As the years go on, I get the feeling like Chantel is just less and less interested. Because when she was doing that whole, like, look at my back end, see who I've reported, blah, 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 it was really interesting because she is ultimately that lazy to not go in for... Like, she understands she can't win a copyright claim. But, like, also the way she reports, like, purely being based on thumbnails and not actual streams or video or whatever... Yeah, interesting. Okay. It's I only say that because it feels like her like method of all of that has changed from like when I first watched like in 2019, 2020 to now. Yeah. Okay, interesting. Voodoo, thank you for the super chat. Voodoo says, I may be wrong, but I'm pretty sure minors aren't considered capable of giving informed consent. Yeah, no, not at all. And even when thank you for the super chat video. And even like in filming, I think that's I don't know. I've got a memory of like release forms or something when filming. In Australia, it's weird because I think I remember I fell down a rabbit hole about it and remembered like thinking about how they film like in cities and stuff with like people walking down the street. How does the news get away with like people's faces being in the background when they're recording like reporters live or whatever? And it's like if it's more than 20% of the frame or something. Anyway, sorry, getting into a rabbit hole tangent.
that was a kid's private parts and carry on doing it.
Ah, right, gotcha. Love.
Those are the people that I wouldn't allow around my kids. So I'm not saying Foodie is a PDF, but I wouldn't let her around my kids.
Absolutely not.
Not a chance. There was nothing minor about him. Ugh. Honestly, he was really young. Ugh. Is this over yet? How long have we got left? Oh, we're nearly there.
I don't care. I'm gonna keep doing Omegle. Delete my channel. I'll do what I want. I don't care.
The sheer arrogance to dismiss everybody like that. And it's because of that that arrogance, that nobody had any sympathy for her when what happened.
Channel deletion, yeah! Although, again, probably wasn't deleted, right? Probably just hidden by YouTube, because then it came back. No, Chantal is not part of the Babysitters Club, Lottie. You're right. Definitely not. Oh, God, I remember this. I remember... Where were you when Foodie Beauty's channel got removed? I was... I feel like I was home. Because I'd loaded up the last stream. And it was in my browser. And then... like, Discord was like, oh my god, Foodie's channel's gone. And I was like, that's so weird, because I've still got the stream, like, literally here up on the screen that I'm about to do a reaction to. And I played it, and it was playing. And then I tried to reload the URL in a different window, and it just wouldn't load. And I was like, oh, okay, well, I can't close this tab because... reasons. It was very... one of those, like, I don't want to touch anything wrong situations. And I touch a lot of wrong things on computers, so.
Hey guys, hey guys, hey.
Core memory.
Hey guys, hey. Hey, hey. Hey, hey.
Oh, Judy.
Oh my goodness. Chantal got herself thrown off of YouTube.
She really did. Also, Milk, if you watch this, I hope you're well. Happy weekend.
Been terminated. That's right. You heard it here last.
Lottie, I was in Discord and then this chat.
Foodie Beauty's channel has been terminated for repeated violations on YouTube.
Oh my god, this hat. I'm gonna have to find this hat. What a look. Yeah. So Chantal's channel got terminated. It did. That's the summary. That was the short version.
Team YouTube, good morning. I just want a bees. I didn't expect that I would be flashed a massive salami on...
I didn't realise she'd gone to Twitter. Oh, it did happen around my birthday. Oh, wow. I should remember that better. I didn't realise she'd gotten on Twitter. Wow.
Omegle.
Not the public call out to YouTube to reinstate her channel. Fuck off.
It was probably a kid's. So, calling it a salam, fine. Let's keep going. I will be careful from now on. I did, in good faith, delete my stream as I was horrified. Yeah? You seemed dead horrified at the time.
There's nothing minor about it.
Ugh.
I just want to add this to my appeal. The dong, again, probably a kid's, was unexpected.
This sounded like Ave Maria playing in the background.
A real attitude shift from, I'm Foodie Beauty, do what I want.
Yeah, she said that and then she got her channel removed.
It's a terrible impression. I genuinely just think...
Go back and look at the name under my video. Oh! What do you call me this time? Captain Terrible Face? Oh, source. Soz about calling you Captain Terrible Beard earlier. Oh, that's alright. Oh, no, it's the summary. You look super cute in leopard print. Oh my god, thank you! Thank you. I think so too. Thank you, Mr. Snowflake, for the compliment. I appreciate it.
Calling it a salam, fine. Let's keep going. I will be careful from now on. I did, in good faith, delete my stream as I was horrified.
It is my favourite colour. Animal print, yeah.
Yeah? You seemed dead horrified at the time.
I know I've still got the hat somewhere. I don't know if it's in my prop drawer or somewhere else. I think I put it in a safe place. But you know how you always put it somewhere and it just disappears?
Nothing minor about it.
I just want to add this to my appeal. The dong, again, probably a kid's, was...
Wait, what was that song, Pete's Got the Dong? Oh lord, that's a memory that I had covered.
Unexpected.
He's got the dong.
A real attitude shift.
You'll remember it.
From, I'm Foodie Beauty, do what I want. It's a terrible impression. I genuinely just think she doesn't understand consequences. I think she can only live in the now. She doesn't have the ability to think.
Oh, he can get it on. That's right.
Oh, tomorrow. Which is one reason why she's near death's door, knocking on death's door.
Yeah.
Because she just can't think about tomorrow. She just lives in the now. So there we go.
Was it barbecue chicken's intro? That's probably what it is. Yes, no, it is. Dun, 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 dun.
Channel terminated. What do we have on this episode? CPAP. CPAP rescue was insane. 2 lolcows YouTubers streaming their fight at the same time. Never seen
Dee Dee just drinking a wine.
that before. Don't know if it'll happen in our lifetime again. I could have, if I wanted to. I could have just made this whole episode about Foodie trying to convince us her and Dom were a couple.
He charged me $300 for shrooms once. So I guess him saying we're not a couple means we weren't. I don't think so.
I think so.
I could have added so many more clips to show how Foodie hated Dee Dee.
Oh, whatever. She still looks nasty. She still looks dirty anyways. Are you kidding? She looked greasy as that thumbnail.
Or I could have shown more examples of Foodie trying to blackmail Dom with that bloody phone.
Cancel the number again.
Or I could have just shown more clips of Foodie deluding herself.
So he deleted his own video and probably blamed it on me because he wants to try to get back at me somehow.
I feel like he is in love with me, and you can't deny it. Tell him to look in the screen. Deny. He's not in love with me.
Delusion.
Her dressing as Dee Dee might be the maddest thing I've ever seen.
I like this. What this close up. Now I know how you all feel. Like, imagine just watching a cute little documentary by Mr. Snowflake, and then all of a sudden you're 52 minutes in, and this is on your screen. Like, I was just here for the cow onesie. Now I got this. Now this happening.
It's right up there. That's nuts.
At least give me a warning.
Going on that webcam site to live stream stuff is nuts as well.
You know how it feels.
By definition, does that make her a PDF if she's enjoying? Oh God, I don't know. I don't know.
Yuck.
Pulpy, you can have that one. You can tackle that one.
Oh, yikes.
Maybe we will in the next episode.
Okay, well, I'll wait for the next episode.
Oh, there's no next episode, is there? Channel terminated, that's it? End of the series?
Oh, it's a joke.
Thanks for watching, we all got through it together. Group hug, well done everybody.
Good job, team.
And I'll see you in a different series because this one is obviously over now that the channel's been terminated. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye, thanks for watching, thank you. Cheers. Whew.
In a different timeline, we would have never gotten the Cuba Rage. Where would we all be? Because I remember of finishing that reaction. And, like, I got a little... I didn't get upset, but I got a little, like... I think someone in the chat... forgive me, I can't remember who it was. But as we were wrapping up and saying goodbye, someone in the chat made the comparison. They were like, this is like the last day of school where we're all going to different colleges. We're never going to see each other again. And I was thinking... what's Foodie going to do? Like, part of my brain was like, oh, she's on other platforms. She'll go to Twitch or whatever, and she'll still, and like Patreon, because she was doing some private like membership streams at Patreon, or was talking about it or something. And I was like, she'll be on other platforms and that's fine. But it was really kind of an end to the madness, I suppose. And just being in that like final live stream thinking, like, would Foodie come back to YouTube? Would she take this moment to step off entirely, maybe take a break, do whatever? No, that's a different reality. We got the worst timeline where the Cuba Rage occurred. So we've still got plenty to cover, it's fine. We got punked, yeah. Yeah, it was the season cliffhanger. This was not the end of Foodie Beauty's channel. Correct. Also not the end of her streaming when she shouldn't. Also correct. I wonder what she's doing today.
Yeah, I am racist against white people. I am.
Oh, we're getting into Cuba next. Yes! Oh, I can't wait.
Here's for you, Dee Dee.
Fucking relish! Ew. My God. Is the next episode just entirely about Cuba? Oh, with Aggie, the best side character ever. Aggie and Toilet, whose name was actually Tori Lynn. Oh, and her husband Duncan. Cuba was fun. Not the drunken Cuba raid stream was not fun. That was shocking. But like actually, like when she was hanging around in the resort, Cuba was fun. All right, that's the end of Mr. Snowflake's episode. Thank you so much for letting us watch Mr. Snowflake. I appreciate it. And thank you so much for putting it together. And chat, if you could, in the description down below, there's a little link that'll take you to Mr. Snowflake's channel. I'm sure you're all already subscribed, but please feel free to subscribe. Hit the like button, share the video if you'd like, subscribe to the second channel, which is Under the Hood, which sometimes I see a live stream and boop in there. So I might see you there. And that's it. Oh boy. So that was fun. Thank you very much for hanging out with me, chat. I'm going to go and have a lunch. So I hope you all have a fabulous day. Please make sure you wash your face. Sure. Drink your water, wear your sunscreen, get your steps in, hug a loved one, have a snack, a nap, take care of yourselves, take your health seriously. Don't be a fool on the internet like Foodie. For those of you on the rewatch, I appreciate your comments, opinions, and eyeballs. Chat, you've been lovely, and I've been pulpy. So I'm going to go now. And I'll probably see you all tomorrow. So I'll see you then in the next